told you had to move your house tomorrow, do you have the money to do that? It's a lot of money to move it.
Only on RTV6, dozens of people are facing a tough task tonight. They have less than 2 months to move out of a mobile home park on the southwest side. Thanks for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Amanda Starantino. Residents of I-70 Mobile Home Park reached out to RTV6 for answers.
Our Cameron Riddle shows you they need help literally picking up their homes.
In TV, we often say a neighborhood is outraged or up in arms. But on the southwest side tonight, a neighborhood is literally livid after they just learned that everything they owned and worked for could be snatched from them in less than 60 days. And they want answers and their voices heard.
Well, I've lived here for 3 years and working hard, putting my money into it, making it look nice. And now I get this letter telling me that they're going to dispose of my home.
A generic-looking white piece of paper was the talk of the I-70 Mobile Home Park this afternoon. It says the park's owners is shutting down operations as an alternative to fixing $100,000 in water pipe problems. Now residents who own their homes are scrambling to try to figure out how to move entire buildings from land that is owned by someone else.
If you can imagine taking your home and picking it up and moving it somewhere else, it's not something you do overnight. You know, they're evicting us and saying that we have to be out in 60 days. It's not like living in an apartment and you're going to move your trailer or you're going to pack up your stuff and get out of the apartment and get in another one. It's not that way.
With a list of questions and no answers from the park's owners, multiple residents started calling lawyers and RTV6. When we arrived at the park, nearly 70 residents were waiting to hear from us in hopes of getting answers.
So I ask you, audience, what would you do if someone came up and said they wanted to dispose of your house that you took all your sweat and equity and put into that house of yours? What would you do? Well, we're calling you.
RTV6 did just that, making calls to the owner of the mobile home park. Jay Hurt, the brother of the woman listed as the park's owner, called me back as I was surrounded by dozens of tenants. He agreed to answer my questions on speakerphone, as long as we didn't record his conversation. He told me the cost to repair the water pipes is just too high, and residents will have to find a new place to live. Among the major concerns from residents is what happens to their contracts that allow them to live in the park, including some who paid in advance. Others showed us paperwork that said their homes cannot physically be moved. We asked if the park would buy back the homes residents own themselves and will soon be forced out of. Hurt said it's too early to know. So come October 15th, what happens to you?
Good question. I don't know.
Working for you in Indianapolis, Cameron Riddle, RTV6.
Thanks, Cameron. And Cameron also reached out to a lawyer to discuss the residents' rights in this case. We will pass that information on to you as we learn more.